A puppet government is a term used to describe a government that appears to have authority and autonomy but is actually controlled or heavily influenced by an external power. This external entity, often another country or a foreign power, uses the puppet government to pursue its own interests, typically political, economic, or military, while maintaining a facade of independence. Characteristics of a puppet government: lack of autonomy. The government lacks real decision-making power and follows the directives of the controlling entity. External control. Policies, laws, and significant decisions are influenced or dictated by the external power. Dependence. The government often relies on the controlling power for financial, military, or political support. Facade of legitimacy. Efforts are made to present the puppet government as independent and legitimate to its citizens and the international community. Methods of control. Military occupation. The controlling power maintains a military presence to enforce compliance. Economic dependence. Economic aid or sanctions are used as leverage to ensure alignment with the external power's interests. Political influence. Advisors, officials, or even leaders installed by the controlling power influence governance. Propaganda. Efforts to shape public perception to make the puppet government seem independent. Examples of puppet governments: World War II. Vichy France, controlled by Nazi Germany during World War II. Manchukuo, a puppet state in Manchuria controlled by Imperial Japan. Cold War era. Eastern Bloc states. Many Eastern European countries were under the influence of the Soviet Union. South Vietnam, heavily supported and influenced by the United States during the Vietnam War. Contemporary usage. In modern contexts, accusations of being a puppet government may arise in geopolitical conflicts or international relations as a way to delegitimize a regime. It is often used as a pejorative term to suggest subservience to foreign interests. Here are some examples of puppet governments. Manchukuo, a puppet state of the Empire of Japan in northeast China from 1932 to 1945. The Japanese government controlled the state, which was founded on lands seized in the Japanese invasion of Manchuria. Hashemite Kingdom of Iraq, a puppet state from May 31, 1941 to October 1947. Poland and Czechoslovakia. Historians consider these countries to have been Cold War puppet states of the Soviet Union. Abkhazia, considered a puppet state of Russia, with a heavily integrated economy and the Russian ruble as its currency. Transnistria, described as a puppet state of Russia. The Batavian Republic, a puppet state of France in the 19th century. A puppet government is a government that appears independent but is actually controlled by another country. Puppet governments are usually kept in power by military force and are strongly controlled by an occupying country. The term puppet state is biased, as no puppet state wants to be referred to this way.